Can we talk about real history? I mean, let's set aside the Anunnakis, the goddess, or whatever you call it. Our real history has been changed. Islam empowered women to lead and not oppressed. The entire West system tried to hide this from you. A woman named Sajarat al-Dur didn't even marry power because she was power. The Sultana of Egypt, commander and the warrior queen by right. A woman who ruled Egypt in wars. Lurna of Cordoba, a mathematician, a poet, and a genius, was always at the forefront of one of the greatest intellectual centers, and that's the entire world. Maryam al-Asturlabi is a proof that any woman can do science. She built a device that reads heavens. This woman didn't follow rules. She calibrated the cosmos. Europe and the West always categorize powerful women, especially with intellects, as a witches. Islam in general give them ink, titles, and even real history. They all lied about real history. A Muslim scientist built wings, or we call it a flight, and that is Abbas ibn Firnas, a poet, engineer, and a dreamer. And he tested it 600 years before even Da Vinci scribbled ideas, and 800 years before the Wright brothers took off its inventions. Abbas is a Muslim genius that touched the sky with his inventions and lit up the future with glass, astronomy, and just with a raw courage. Next is the father of modern surgery. He did surgery before Europe knew about what hospital was. He is Al-Zarawi. That was on 10th century. Invented over 200 surgical tools, such as scalpels and forceps, and even stitches. His book, Al-Tasrif, only taught Europe how to operate exactly for 500 years. But today, nobody heard their names. He was doing C-sections, even cauterizations, and even bone setting before West even had antibiotics or even knew that germs existed. He reshaped medicine across continents. Now, if I ask you, what are best schools there is, you would think Harvard or Oxford, right? The best university in the world was in Baghdad, and it is the most advanced university, a center of science, math, and medicine. Muslims built a library that changed the whole world, and that is Bayat al-Hikmah, or known as the House of Wisdom. Al-Khwarizmi also invented algebra there. Ibn Sina wrote the canon of medicine, also there. They even calculated the Earth's circumferences, charted the stars, and designed the early clocks. Their knowledge traveled, yes, but it was translated into Latin and sparked the Renaissance. But all their names has been forgotten. Europe and the West pose on Islamic shoulders, but history totally forgot their names, and maybe being erased, and now being named as Einstein theory or Isaac Newton theory. It's crazy. This was the real cradle of science, and there is a lot more. If you could just think and read real history, you would be all shocked of how Europe and the West stole everything. Assalamu alaikum.